All right, so y'all, one of our classmates asked me a question, and the question was, when we break down the square root of negative 24, and we're trying to simplify this, and the directions normally say write in terms of I, right? Okay, so the question was, is it important how we break this number down? And the answer is no. It's not important how we break it down as long as we break it down, okay? So what I want to point out here is, if I'm going to simplify this thing, the first thing I notice is because there's a negative on the inside, boom, we know we're going to get our I, right? So y'all, when I break down 24, we can say, look, that's going to be 4 times 6, right? And 4 is going to be 2 times 2, and 6 is going to be 2 times 3. And because we're dealing with the square root means we're getting pairs. So we could say, well, look, we have a pair of 2's, so the 2 is going to come outside. The I already came out, and those guys aren't paired up, so we got to multiply them back together. That gives us 6, and there's our answer. Okay, so we get 2i squared of 6. But the question could be, well, what happens if we decided to break down 24 into, say, 2 times 12? Well, then we could break down 12 into 2 times 6, and we could break down 6 into 2 times 3, and we could still say, look, we have a pair of 2's, so the 2 is going to come outside. Because we have that negative, here's our I. And this 2 and this 3 together multiply back to give us that 6, right? Or we could have also said, look, here's 24. Instead of 4 and 6 or 2 and 12, why don't we try 3 times 8? Well, we can't break down 3, but we can break down 8 into 2 times 4. We can break down 4 into 2 times 2. And look, here's our pair of 2's. So the 2 comes outside. Again, because we have that negative, the I is going to come out, and then this 3 and this 2 are going to go back together and give us that 6. So if you notice, regardless of how you break down your number, y'all, we end up with the same answer, okay? But I thought it was a great question, and I hope this helps.